So Sam,
What's up? Yo, you funny, Storm.
what's up with your little R&B question, man?
That's Storm, not me.
No, I just said we could debate it. I know y'all niggas just don't only listen to rap. Like,
What's
I
the
was just
debate?
saying,
Well, if we talking about the greatest R&B singer, if it ain't Luther Vandross, I don't want to hear none of y'all opinions, to be honest.
So hold on. Storm,
I
before you
may
do
hold
that,
on. I will maybe accept Keith Sweat, maybe, but
hold up. You got a problem with gay people, but your favorite singer Luther Vandross? Make it make sense.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
hey, listen, man. Hey, I still listen to R. Kelly, man. I can separate the art from the artist, man.
Fuck that.
He about to get on your ass about that dance with my father shit.
Oh, you said what now?
I say I love Mystical, but I don't even listen to Mystical no more. As a
He
grown
ain't do
man,
nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong.
I
Bro.
can't accept certain shit.
Man, a bitch stole $250,000 from me.
They
He
lied
said,
on my man.
Hold on, listen. A bitch stole $250. He told her, if you suck my dick, I ain't gonna call the police. What's wrong with that?
I'm saying, like, you be having this problem with gay people and shit, but your favorite singer is Luther. Luther was
I
singing
ain't
to
got
a
a problem
man.
with gay people. I just don't fuck
He
with
wasn't
that
singing
shit.
to a woman. Everything he was singing to a man.
Okay, R. Kelly was singing to a kid. You separate the art from the artist, man.
Yo,
oh, yeah, that's why
singing to kids
Luther.
too.
That's why Luther made that secret love song.
That nigga
Dance with my father,
do. Somebody was hitting Luther from the back when he was singing do.
Okay, that's a bit. That's kind of vivid, man.
That's why that's where that noise come from. That's his moaning. I'm saying.
That's why I said I also said I accept Keith Sweat too.
What he do?
No, I said I'll accept him as an answer as far as the GOAT.
Keith Sweat just fucking beg too much.
Man, Keith Sweat got
I
hits.
got a question for Storm and Sam for y'all generation. So is the 2000s R&B artists like your Marcus Houston, Omarion, are they better than the Jacqueeses and the
Jacquees still everybody's shit.
Are they better than them?
No,
Marcus Houston.
2000s? Like, I would
is
think
Marcus
like
Houston
Chris
better
Brown
than
and
Trey
stuff.
Songz?
That's still the early 2000s. Trey Songz came out like in 04. So that's kind of still the early 2000s.
I say Marcus Houston came out in the 90s.
No, I mean as a solo artist, when he dropped the Naked album, that album is that album up there. You know, him and Omarion are they better than Jacquees and the other new guy named?
The only new artist that's good in R&B, like newest, I would say like The Weeknd. That's the only one. Only one.
He's like a pop star though, man. He pop.
I mean, that's the closest. I mean, I don't know who else to even mention. Like,
yeah, I don't even know
because he makes like love music.
Everybody else's shit though.
Yeah,
Weeknd, that's like hold on, that's like pop, like you said. That's like calling Flo Rida a rapper and shit. Like we know about.
I mean, do you know any new like? I can't think of too many new R&B.
Yeah, I can't.
Like
y'all generation, y'all don't have R&B. Honestly.
I'm about to say, to be honest with you, man, most of these new R&B singers, this generation and last generation, niggas are just athletes, man, jumping around doing backflips and shit. Marvin Gaye had to do none of that shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't even call them R&B artists. They got like pop artists, like.
Yeah.
Like everybody talks about, like everybody made exception about eating ass for some reason. Like every R&B artist just gotta talk about eating ass.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I don't know like really any new R&B.
Yeah, like they don't have no real concept though. Like
ain't no boy band groups or nothing. Like
I was just about to say that. Like I miss the group. Like I take R&B group over solos. Like give me some Drew Hill, some Jodeci. Yeah.
It's crazy how Ralph was supposed to be the lead singer of New Edition, but Bobby's career just went off.
We'll never have a Jack
Ralph's career went off too for a minute though.
No, I'm talking about Bobby Brown. Them niggas ain't had the same impact but Bobby Brown had.
No, they didn't. What I'm saying is Ralph did have a career though. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Johnny Gill had a career out of
hell yeah.
The crazy part is though that's Ralph singing on every little step I take. That ain't even Bobby Brown singing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in Bobby's book. Bobby was high. The studio session. Ralph actually sang the song.
Well, that sounds just like Bobby singing it.
I think they put his vocals. I don't know what the fuck they did.
Why the fuck was Ralph there for a Bobby Brown session? Like,
I think they still was friends. They still was cool.
Best friends. Ralph the only one that ain't won't vote him out the group.
So what the fuck like Ronnie and Michael Bivins' role was? Them niggas just Them
They
niggas
was
just was
nothing.
rolling with it.
They was backup singers, man. They wasn't really. Only one that could really sing was Ricky.
Ricky, Ralph, and
Bobby.
That's why I be telling niggas, man. DeVoe, he's the most lucky. I made a post about that. That's the most no talent nigga ever, man.
That nigga he only could dance, but that was all for fucking what's they call it? I forgot they call it, but
that nigga never sung lead on nothing.
Yeah, that nigga was a dancer, bro. He was the manager nephew, some shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, like he was their manager nephew.
Yeah, like even when you go to the concerts now, he outdance all them niggas.
That nigga couldn't rap or sing.
Right, that nigga was just there. Like he was just that one nigga that was on the project.
Hey, Michael Bivins was just there too, though.
No, but he helped him on like the business side of things. And
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did that.
He could rap,
but Ronnie wasn't shit. Like he just
Ronnie was there for sex appeal, honestly.
But I mean, as far as talent though, no, nothing.
Like the same thing. Like if you go to Drew Hill, Nokia ain't do shit. That nigga just there for sex appeal.
Hey, collecting the check. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Nokia made the beats. Nokia made a lot of them beats.
Or the nigga from Boys and Men, Mike. All that nigga did was talk.
Yeah, deep ass voice.
He ain't do shit at all. That nigga he wasn't on nothing. Did he ever sing at all on the track?
Nah, that nigga had the deep voice.
Oh, Mike, yeah. Mike. I don't even think Mike ever sing that on.
All he did was just talk.
Yeah, it was just talk.
That's why they kicked him out the group. He was killing. When the money got low, they didn't want to split that shit with him no more. Like you don't do shit. You don't got nothing to hit to nothing. So, they try to say, he got sick.
Hey, Bart. He definitely wasn't singing background on that Motown Philly nigga. He definitely wasn't singing on that shit.
Yeah, he wasn't. That's why I'm telling you. When they kicked him out the group,
that nigga was just like, he was just there.
Yeah, like why are we giving him for the show money now? Like he don't do shit.
Hey, every time I see them niggas, it's just three of them now. He gone, my nigga.
He gone. They try to say he had like health problems or his knees.
Yeah, he got scoliosis though.
He got scoliosis.
Okay, he can't come to an interview though, my nigga. Like, he can't do shit.
Even when the niggas in the group, he used to walk with the cane.
Okay, he can't do via satellite nothing, my nigga. Like, goddamn, bro. Like,
I don't know. Drew Hill did the same shit with Jazz though. Them niggas kicked Jazz out the group.
When they kicked Jazz out the group,
because he said he couldn't do the bounce no more for Tell Me. So he's like, yeah, you can't do this no more, cuz.
He said he couldn't do. Hold on, wait. They said what?
He couldn't do the bounce no more for Tell Me.
The bounce.
Tell me.
Yeah, you know how you do the side to side bounce for the Tell Me dance?
No.
Oh, he got kicked out. He got kicked out over a dance. God damn.
Yeah, he got kicked out over a dance, my nigga.
They didn't kick him out because he couldn't dance no more.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit was on unsung. They said it had got to the point where they had to cover it up. So what they'll do is, like all the fast-paced songs, they'll do that first in the concert. Then they'll bring him out later for the slow song. Like I just watched this shit with my wife the other night.
That's crazy.
Because the nigga had got so big. Then they just wind up kicking him out the group.
That's crazy.
It'd be your own people.
That nigga ate his way out the industry.
Like, you know, remember the New Edition is this is...
Everybody remember Cisco. That's all you remember.
Right, that's all I remember is Cisco.
That's not true. Jazz got lead on a lot of these songs. Like, at least like 3 or 4.
What song?
Never
Cisco,
Make a Promise.
Never Make a Promise. Never Make a Promise. He had lead. Oh no, wait, was that the first show he said he had lead on Tommy too?
Exactly. That's the whole point of them kicking him out the group.
He had lead on like 2 of they. At least I can think of Never Make a Promise. He had lead on Tell Me. All right, maybe Drew. I think Cisco got lead.
Yeah. What the fuck is that song? The Love We Had.
He had lead on that. That's 3. I think the second album, Cisco got lead on most of the hits.
Yeah, by the second album, it was Cisco group at that point.
Yeah, by the second album, Cisco got lead on most of the hits on the second album. After the second album, he went solo.
As he should.
Yo, I be watching these niggas like, you know, the new edition choreograph, like the joint for if this isn't love. I wonder like how long, like if I would have did that, I would have been out of breath like a motherfucker. That shit had to kill him in rehearsal.
Yo, Bob, we was having a conversation earlier. I told these niggas you'll be the one to know. Besides Jay-Z, who else went platinum and gold on Rockefeller?
Only other person went gold was Siegel. Bleak went platinum on the Understanding.
That's what I had said.
Cameron went platinum on Come Home With Me.
Hey, Bart.
Kanye went platinum.
Hey, Bart.
Did Free go platinum?
No. Hey,
no,
Bart.
Free went gold. Yo, Free went gold.
Hey, who the fuck was them niggas? The Rangers. Remember them niggas, man?
Yeah, they was some niggas from Brooklyn, but when Siegel got signed, Jay-Z, like they got pushed to the back burner. They was actually supposed to be next up. Okay. But why they was some niggas from Brooklyn niggas from J-Hood, but they was actually on the first album. They was on a lot. They was on like 2 to 3 tracks. Honestly, they was on like a couple of them bonus tracks. But when he signed Siegel, he pushed them to the back burner, and they started pushing Siegel.
Wait, is this them niggas from If I Should Die? That's the niggas that rap on that track. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Then they on the joint. When Matt, what's the joint when Matt like all you saw was the arms ahead was like baking soda. They had like 2 or 3 tracks.
Yeah, I remember they used to pop up on Rockefeller albums.
Yeah, they used to pop up on the bonus tracks and shit. But he dropped them when he signed Siegel. Or not dropped them, he just never put them out.
Just ain't do nothing with him.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing with them.
What the fuck is Bleak doing for a living now?
Nothing.
No, he got his own. I don't know. Like he said, he got his own like his little company and shit. Yeah, his warehouse music shit and the shit that he do with Duce. He got that shit going on, but
I think he got a no show job at Duce. I don't really think he got a title at Duce, but I don't really think that nigga do shit. But he married to a Philly chick. They got a house in North Carolina and shit. They live in North Carolina.
You know what's crazy? In his early career, I ain't never see that nigga hair at all. Like, it's like that nigga always kept that shit covered.
Well, he kept a do-rag on. He still do.
He kept a do-rag and a fitted on in every fucking video.
Papoose used to do the same thing. Who? You seen the video when Papoose was getting the lineup with his hat on?
With a hat on. With a hat on. He getting the fade with a hat on, nigga.
Yo. Like, damn.
Like, what the fuck are you so insecure about?
Right, what is you embarrassed about, my nigga? At some point, you gonna have a mug shot, we gonna see it, man.
Bro, they had a picture of Papoose at a fucking, at a water park with his shit off. I mean, with his fitted on. I'm like,
going down the water slide with a hat on.
Taking it too far, man.
That nigga riding the motorcycle with a fucking hat on and shit. These niggas wild.
So look, y'all, if y'all start going bald or y'all hairline start going back, y'all keeping it, y'all shaving that shit off.
Shaving
that shit off.
I'm in the process right now.
Yo, if my shit start to fade all the way back, I'm cutting that shit off. Like
my shit like that now, I just keep it cut low as fuck. Like,
yeah, it's nothing. It's natural. Like, shit happens.
I'd rather nigga just cut his shit off and then
the funniest
it looks so
that's one
weird.
Thing. No, the funniest shit to be is when niggas be trying to hold on to them goddamn dreadlocks, man. Like, dude, let it go.
Man. Like on some Stevie Wonder type shit. Like nobody tell.
That's the worst, my nigga. Stevie is the worst.
I'm like, or like Lil Wayne, his shit's starting to fall off. You might as well. You gotta cut them shits, bro.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne should look nasty, man.
Yeah, it looks it's gross. Yeah, look like it'll smell.
You like when niggas don't be having like no hair left on the sides and shit like that, and still be trying to have dread.
Right. Fuck that. I'd rather be bald than embarrassed, my nigga. Like.
Right, or the ones on the top didn't fell out and shit.
It kills me.
and then try to like tie that shit up or get a dude that'll cover up the big ass bald patch.
Yeah, they cover up the front with like a little a wrap, and then they had a
Or that
back.
shit,
So
or that
like
shit
you
that
would never know
LeBron
unless
do.
you
I
do
don't know
it.
what the fuck LeBron be doing to his shit. It
Man,
was like
just
he
let it
put a
go,
whole
bro.
bunch of Beijing in this shit
Just let
to
it go.
cover that. Man, just let it go, bro. You a millionaire. You a billionaire, damn near, my nigga. Like, come on. You ain't gotta
Right,
do all that to keep.
right, like hair ain't that important, man.
Right.
So the insecurities though, even with LeBron, like all that money he got, he's still insecure though.
Right, you got a whole wife and kids now, nigga. Like, you ain't
Right.
supposed to impress everybody.
And who go care? Like niggas gonna roast him because
Right.
he bought it. You're damn near 40 fucking years old, my nigga. Ain't nobody gonna roast
Right.
you over that.
The same thing with fucking Stephen A. Smith. This shit to the fucking back of his fucking. And he just refused to go bald.
Shit, mystical too before he went bought. His shit was God.
Like, what
Now
is
that
there to
nigga
hold
rocking
on
that
to?
Carl Winslow right now, trying to cover it up with the fucking Pharrell head.
Oh my God, these niggas be wild.
If I'm bald, I'm just bald.
Nah, I think I'm gonna hold on to my shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I can't do the completely bald on the top with a fro on the side shit.
It's so stupid. Like it's not even like if you wouldn't do it when you were young, why would you do it like when you like just cut this shit off?
You know, some
Like you wouldn't be
Hems
20 and be like, yo, let me get that. Like you would never ask for that cut.
on some shirt. Hey, if the right rapper do it, niggas will start doing it. Though, let's keep it real.
I'm
Let
good on
Boosie,
that. I'm going bald. Like nah,
let Boosie do that shit. I guarantee niggas will start working.
the Boosie bald.
Bald on top, hair on the sides.
Or like, my thing is, even Jadakiss, why the fuck did you grow your hair back? You was cool with the baldy.
He was bald for like 20 years. Then grew his shit.
Then you want to fucking grow your hair back for what? And your shit looked like it was on the like. Come on, dog.
I remember like 2001 or 2. Shaq randomly had a head full of hair out of fucking nowhere. Like, what the fuck? Then cut it back off.
Yo, it's crazy how niggas like Trick Daddy and R. Kelly started off with bald heads, and somehow, some way, got fucking
braids.
got braids and shit.
Hey, niggas in the industry shit be growing quick as fuck, man. Cause like I done seen Bow Wow cut his shit off, then have braids again the next month.
Yeah, Bow Wow, yes.
Like he cut his shit off in like '03, and then fucking somehow the next year this nigga had individuals in the Let Me Hold video. I'm like, how the fuck?
Shit. R. Kelly too, nigga. He just got braids out of nowhere, bro.
Right. A.I. cut his shit off, and somehow
I was about to say I swear I was finna say Iverson when he cut his.
How Master P had weave in his head.
Yeah, he had weave. He did a lot too, a lot.
Hold that L.
So did Mister.
What the fuck is the whole purpose of that shit?
Hey, Rayful Edmond had weave too.
Hold on. Listen, G, don't do that, G. I saw your hairstyle. You need to cut that shit. I will flame you. Let that shit go, G. I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Hold on.
Yo, I'm shit right in my head.
Is anybody excusing Michael Jackson and Prince for that bullshit?
Michael was an alien, dog. Fuck it is.
Hey, Prince, when he had that motherfucking single white female, you excusing that shit?
No.
I gotta see it, cuz.
Man,
I thought Prince was a female when I was growing up, but
Man, Michael was just brainwashed, man.
That nigga look like a bitch.
He was brainwashed by who?
Right.
You know, man, something was wrong.
yeah, they got a picture of him like with a whole beard and everything. Like, how the fuck this nigga had a beard back in the day before he turned light skin? Like, I'm talking about Mike.
Yeah, he stopped messing with the white queens. That's what happened.
I ain't never seen Michael with no goddamn beat. Hey, let me ask you this: that picture of Michael Jackson with the Crips, is that shit real, man?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
I think it's real. I wouldn't be surprised.
What the fuck was the story behind that shit?
They said Mike used to be in the hood, man.
I know he did.
That nigga was not.
No, I
So you
believe
telling
it
me this nigga
because
was at Crenshaw? Fucking.
Hey, no, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of celebrities, like, if you got that much clout, you like to, you know, you can go
yeah,
wherever
we're
you
gonna do something to
want.
Michael Jackson, cuz.
Yeah, nobody gonna hurt him. Come on now.
No, the funniest shit is when I saw the picture of Mike with the Rockefeller click.
Oh yeah, you
Like,
got the
Oh,
Rock. Yeah,
he
yeah.
look sad to the motherfucker.
yo, these.
Look, then Clint, if you think about it, right, the nigga hung out with Biggie and Michael Jordan, two of the most ghettoest niggas you'll meet.
Yeah, but that's rich motherfuckers. He not about to
And
be in the hood with dumb niggas.
he was hanging out with Bobby Brown when Bobby Brown was Bobby Brown.
This is also rich niggas in the upper echelon of money. These
But you
same
don't
niggas
think?
in the
Hey, it's not like he was hanging out with like he wasn't in the hood every day. He took a pic. Like,
I'm about to
yeah.
say Biggie was never rich though. Let's be real.
Biggie wasn't. He didn't have to go to the fucking projects to kick it with Biggie.
I'm pretty sure Biggie still was in the hood.
I doubt it.
I don't think he was in the hood. I don't.
Hold on. Y'all don't think Biggie was in the hood when? At what part?
Not at his mama house. Hell no.
Yeah, Biggie still was in the hood, dog. I think Biggie was in the hood till he died. Shit.
Nah, no, he wasn't. You tripping?
Not to say, he wasn't.
Biggie had a mill.
When Biggie got $5 million. Biggie got $5 million advancement when he got life after death. He wasn't in the hood.
No, whoa, because I've seen several documentaries saying Biggie owed every goddamn body. Biggie was fucked up.
Biggie he wasn't, bro. Biggie got a $5 million advancement from life after death, dog.
And he died 2 days later.
He wasn't fucked up. He was building. His mom. The house that he was building for his mom in PA is still in PA. Like he was building her a house in PA when he got killed.
But they were saying like he had to fucking like borrow money from Diddy and shit to help build this mom house.
He probably was fucking up money because he sold the rights to fucking to the Junior Mafia album to for like $250,000, and Caesar was like he didn't understand why he did it, but he wasn't living in the hood. He had fucking money.
Yo, Bart.
Charlie Baltimore had a penthouse. Charlie Baltimore penthouse was fucking like $3,000 a month when she was fucking with Big.
Ain't Biggie mama still stay in the hood right now though?
No, she live in a poke. She live in PA, in the house that he built there. Go. I don't know where the house is. It's upstate in PA. She don't stay in no hood. Matter of fact, if you watch that Biggie Tupac documentary and C's go over there, that's the house.
Which one? They got about 50 of them motherfuckers.
The very first ones that came out in 2002, and Biggie.
And they all tell different stories.
I'm just saying, Biggie is sitting on a mantelpiece. Biggie is sitting on her mantelpiece at her house in PA. That's the house Biggie was building when he got killed, and that's where he was running into some money problems because he had to pay the contractor some type of money, or he had to make like another payment to the contractor, and he had ran into some money problems around that time. But he wasn't broke. He probably was like all his money was stretched out. But no, he wasn't broke. That house his mom built when he bought that shit was like probably like 1.7 million back then. It's like an hour and a half out of Texas. It's probably like 90 minutes. But no, he wasn't living in no fucking hood. Charlie Baltimore condo that she was living in was like $3,000 a month back then.
Ain't she from Philly? I keep forgetting that bitch from Philly.
Yeah, she's from Philly. She's from town. Her name's Tiffany.
Hey, remember that bitch was back working at Walmart a few years back?
Charlie Baltimore?
Put that on. No, we're not putting that on her. We're not doing that.
For real?
That did happen.
No, you're not putting that on her.
It happened.
Is it true or not?
I'm not putting that on her.
Why you did
What
that?
the fuck ever happened to Amil? That bitch was like
no, you're right. It was a meal that I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
not something
it was. I know it was. Her fucking. I know it was. Wish Call got too much. She's not gonna work at no Walmart. Like she not gonna fuck.
About to say, that was a meal.
But you ain't seen her in the Walmart.
Yeah,
she just fell off the fucking.
She still maintain her her status quo. Like even when she after Big fell off and like fucking with Philly niggas, she only fuck with certain type of niggas. Like she ain't working at no Walmart.
I might say both her daughters look just like her too.
Yeah, her daughter ain't my age. Her daughter like 20. Her daughter from South. Actually, I see her daughter all the time. Her grandma, her mom lives in South Philly. I run past her daughters every once in a while. Her daughter's like
which one? The BJ or the model?
The model one. I didn't know I don't follow them on Gram. I just run past when I'm in the hood. The model one, well, then they both kind of pretty, but the one that was in, you remember her first video, the older one, whoever's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the,
you
which one
gotta
was the
be the
older
modern one. They ain't the
one? The
DJ.
model one, the older one. Yeah, the older one.
Yeah, the DJ about sound made.
Oh no, that's the model one then, the older one. Because Tiffany, she old, not old, but
Yeah, she in her
she had,
30s.
yeah, because she had her kids young. She had her kid when she was like 15, I think.
Whatever happened to a male? Like, that bitch just fell off the fucking face of the
I
earth.
told you she was working at Walmart, like I just said.
No,
That's
what happened to
crazy.
her? Look, Jay-Z found Beyonce.
That bitch voice was annoying. That bitch was like another Cardi B, but uglier.
Jay-Z pervert ass, he fucking cracked her. He met Beyonce through a mill. He met her at the video shoot.
Hey, fuck all that. Why do niggas, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Why niggas give Russell Simmons a pass for marrying Kimora when she was like 16, man?
Nobody don't give no pass. I don't.
I don't know. Yo, damn, her mom used to work for him?
I have no idea, but she was a kid when that nigga met her.
Oh,
Cause
shit. I heard his mom used to, was his maid or whatever.
That's so
And she
fucking
basically,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, he married his maid daughter.
That's what I heard. I
He was
don't
so
know if
old
it's true.
too.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I don't know how Russ got away with. Wait, did he claim he didn't marry her until she was 18 though, right?
Well, he was fucking her. I mean, either way, it's an L, man.
yeah, cause
No,
the
I'm
time
just
was
saying,
then, so he tried the same
but
stuff with her too, though.
did he? How did they? I'm saying, how did they present it to the media? Like he just knew her, but he didn't like because
Nah,
I don't know how he
he's
got.
like 20 years older than her or something like that.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
remember they didn't like he didn't come out start publicly dating her until she was like 18, 19.
Yeah, because you gotta hide her, of course. Come on now.
That's what I'm just saying.
My thing is, like, he didn't meet her when he was 18, when she was 18. He had
Right, there
to
when she was
fucking
16,
leading up to
15.
that.
He
Yeah.
met her when she was like 15, 16, bro. I think they started dating when he was. I don't remember how. I don't know how he got away with that shit. Now that
That
I'm
boy
thinking
was at
about
least 35 when he started fucking with her, though.
That nigga was like 40. So no, I don't know how
it,
old
he
he
was
was.
40. He was like 40. Russell old
I'm
as
saying,
shit.
how he got away with it? He paid off.
That ain't cool how motherfuckers be, okay, because Kimora parents, right? Let that been just a nigga that worked at McDonald's trying to fuck their 15-year-old daughter. They would have called the police and all type of shit.
Exactly. When you're rich, it don't matter.
Yeah, like
If
how,
I'm
like how,
24
hold on. Like how Aaliyah parents sold her the motherfucking R. Kelly. Like, that shit don't be cool, man.
Right.
Yeah, when you're rich,
Knowing
like
that,
when they let
if that,
Mike sleep in the room and touch them little boys.
like, let that nigga been a goddamn dog catcher or some shit.
Nigga, what if that would have been me? I'm only 24. This nigga like was like 30 fucking with Aaliyah.
Right, hey, if you would have been 24 and she'd have been 17, then her daddy would have been trying to fight you and all type of shit.
Yep, first touches and all.
But she 14, that nigga 31, but he got money, so it's cool though. Like, that shit ain't cool, man.
Right. Just make sure my daughter's safe. That's how he was.
Right, make sure that check come every month.
Right. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. Just make sure, you know, that 100,000 come next month. Right.
How could you be cool with that, man? A grown ass man and shit. Telling your fucking 15-year-old daughter, all right, we gonna try anal tonight. It ain't gonna hurt that. But like shit like that, man. Fuck. Cool with that, my nigga?
My nigga, like, you tell him, like, that's why
Hey, whoa.
we had this conversation about motherfuckers overvaluing money, overvaluing money and shit.
Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with that either, right? But the way, how you cool with a nigga fucking your son at his ass though, my nigga? Like, how you cool with that? Ain't no way my son about to come to me talking about something that, no, I ain't gonna start. Never mind.
Yeah, they're gonna call you homophobic and all this other type of shit.
I
Nobody.
disagree. I strongly disagree. I just say that.
Man, all right, we just gonna leave that topic alone because I ain't trying.
Y'all was cool when Michael Jackson was sleeping with the little boys, like I said.
Oh, he wasn't, man.
Right, like nigga, who the fuck?
But you love some Luther though.
Well, you can't compare two gay ass grown men to a grown man fucking a kid. Man. That ain't the same shit at all.
I mean, you got a point.
But yeah, let's leave that subject alone because it's cool. Yo, you saw that post I posted when the chick was like, "Yo, I was 14 pulling niggas that was 22.
I saw
I
that.
been had the juice. I been had the juice." I'm like, yo,
I mean, that's normal though. But niggas fuck young girls. That's normal.
nigga, you bragging about getting molested? The fuck?
No, I understand what that, but what I'm saying is a young girl ain't looking at the shit like that. But what I'm saying is niggas fucking young girls, that ain't new at all.
Like, that
No,
ain't
but like
new,
when you get older, you don't think, damn, like I was like raped, like bruh, like
It's a
you just
dumbass bitch we talking about.
hey.
I never was that type. Even when I was a senior in high school, I never looked at the fucking freshmen
Hey,
or
that used to
junior
be kind of
bitches.
weird to me when niggas was seniors fucking with freshmen and shit. Like that shit was kind of weird.
Like, you at least got this bitch like 3
Always.
years, my nigga.
They just got in, yeah, they just came here. You're about to graduate. Like you could be like 18, you could be like 19 realistically.
Nah,
19, 20.
but
Nah,
it's
that's fair.
easier.
That's fair.
It's simple.
That's fair game. That's fair game when you're in high school, dog.
It is because y'all damn
That's fair
nah.
game. Like y'all in
What's
high
funny
school,
was it
like
kind of is. You right, but
that's fair game.
Not
You
when
can't.
you're a 20-year-old fucking
Because
senior trying to.
when you ain't
no,
supposed
but
to be
if
no
you, I mean,
20-year-old senior,
you ain't supposed to be no 20-year-old senior. Like you supposed to be like no. If you in
17 and
high
18,
school,
my nigga, 18 and
yeah.
older,
I mean,
17 and 18.
yeah. If you're in high school, that's fair game because when we was freshmen, like ain't none of the girls really fuck with the freshmen anyway. They fuck with the 10th graders, the 11th graders, the
Right.
12th graders, maybe here and there, but you know, damn well when we became upperclassmen, we was fucking them freshmen all crazy.
I
Like
wasn't.
I was. I started driving when I was 15, so I was really knocking them down. Like, but nah, you in high school,
Hey,
that's fair.
I ain't gonna lie though. When I was a senior, I did have a little freshman bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, when I was a freshman, I was the upperclassmen was cracking on me, so I definitely didn't think nothing wrong with it. Like, I was fucking messing with seniors. Well, not no seniors. I was talking to juniors, but the older women, the seniors and the juniors was like more thorough though. Like, it's like the
No,
young
they wasn't
bitches
fucking with us.
only.
Hey, I don't know about Philly, but they wasn't fucking with us when we was freshmen at all.
No, I got a little bit of burn from some of the upperclassmen and shit.
Well, that must have been you, but in general, that shit wasn't happening.
I'm a people person when I was younger.
It wasn't no 15 juniors fucking with 15 freshmen. Like hell no. Like I don't remember that shit. No, not girls fucking with
I
no.
would have seen too. But see, maybe you know what? Probably not. And I see, I went to Catholic school too. Now, if I went to the public, I would have been even worse. I would have been able to dress them. I probably would have still got some fucking upperclassmen because the public school in Philly ain't nothing but a fucking fashion show. Like, you know what I mean?
You might have, but what I'm saying is that shit wasn't the norm though.
Yeah, well, probably. Or yeah, you know,
It
that's what I'm thinking
wasn't
too. It's probably not the norm.
because seniors ain't pay my ass no mind when I was a fucking freshman.
Well, you went to Gratz though, so that's why the seniors in your school was fucking the drug dealers by then. By the time the seniors, by the time if you went to Gratz, the seniors in your class was fucking dope boys, like grown ass dudes. They was fucking bricklayers by the time they 17 to 18.
Hey, the only reason I did know the juniors and seniors I did know was because of my older cousins that I used to hang with them motherfuckers. So, other than that, no.
I was pretty popular in high school, so that's probably why.
I was too later on, but
I never was.
no.
A lot of
Freshman
people
year,
just knew me. I wasn't really like the popular nigga. I wasn't.
Hey man, if I don't know about y'all high schools, nigga, but where I'm from, nigga, it was just all 4 years, just roast session. Everybody in the whole fucking school, nigga. That's all we was on.
My shit turned into a mastery, so that shit got strict. Like my shit was a public school, like my first year of high school, but after that it turned into a charter school. So
See, we ain't have all that shit when me and Bark. When me and Bark was in school, we ain't have all that shit though.
What?
That charter school shit.
Oh yeah, we ain't had. All we had was public and Catholic.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. My nigga, public and Catholic.
School,
that's it.
Public and Catholic.
Yeah, I went to a charter school and shit. Well, it turned charter the next year.
Charter school started emerging like when I started coaching, like 04, 05, I remember. Like that's when charter school started popping up in the city.
What you coach?
I coached I coached my basketball team. I coached St. Martin de Porres around in Germantown.
Oh, St. Martin's? Oh shit.
Yeah, I went there all 8 years and shit. And then I coached there for like
we got to St. Martin de Porres too. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, for real? St. Martin was a real nigga, dog.
Yeah, we got to St. Martin de Porres.
St. Martin was a real nigga. But no, I coached there for like 6 or 7 years back when I was younger.
And you ain't get nowhere. You ain't get no playoff wins or nothing, nigga.
Oh, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hold on. Honestly, you know what's fucked up? Because like I'm mad as shit because one of my other homies is the coach now. They actually won chips. They've been when they were my school being in they off the hook now. They like one of the best schools in the city now. But when I was there, no, we got some playoff wins. I ain't never win no chip though. I ain't gonna lie, but
Hey, you know it used to be funny about like elementary basketball. You know, it used to be funny about elementary, but it was always one kid that was just way fucking better than everybody else. And just out there get like 90 points out there.
Always, yeah. I had a couple of them motherfuckers like that, like, know what I mean? But then it just was like, when I did have a special player like that, the rest of my team was trash.
Hey, I remember the funniest shit. Hold on. I remember the funniest shit in the world, man. Like, you know, girls' high school basketball be fucking terrible, right? I remember this one girl, man, for Scott High School. We went to a Scott High School girls game. They left the same girl in the game, and she just did this shit happened the whole first quarter. She was the point guard. They kept letting her bring the ball up court. Every time she got to like half court, she got ripped every single time. I'm like, dude, take this bitch out, man. What the fuck? Like 9 times in a row.
They be like, that's how you learn. That's not how you learn. Get her out, man.
That's how you get frustrated and quit, motherfucker.
You didn't even get the shoot.
I was too young to be a coach. I was a hood ass coach. Dog. I mean, like, hey, I got a pass because I went to the school and shit. But I probably was elementary.
Hey, them elementary games be fucking blowouts, man.
Yo, no, them Jones like the middle school and elementary game be more hyped than me sometimes though. Like,
man, the score be like 60-5 though. Like,
no. See, it depends what league you playing in. Like, see, and Philly, that CYO league is way more competitive. So, like, that shit be live. Like, I remember our games used to be.
Man, you'd have seen some fucking.
I see some blowouts. No. See, you know what we used to do to see when I played for that league, if the score was like 100-50 and we had to play them fucking old ass, tall ass, lanky white boys, they let the score up. But see, now they got the mercy rule when I played. So like,
that mercy rule is bullshit, man.
Yeah,
that shit bullshit.
When you get up by like 25, 30 points, they just stop putting the score up. Like,
that's crazy now. Wow.
And like, I remember when I was in like 7th grade, and we had to play these white motherfuckers. Dog, when I tell you these niggas pulled up driving in 8th grade, like, wait a fucking minute, like, what is this old ass nigga doing driving? Like, these niggas, them niggas blew us the fuck out. Like, yo, I know these niggas, because it was a rule, too, that, like, I didn't know this. If you went to the church, you didn't have to go to the school, like, as long as you went to the church. See, it was, you know how white people got a whole bunch of rules and shit, so, like, these was getting motherfuckers who were, like, they might have been 15, but they were, like, in 9th grade, but because they went to the church or some shit, they was allowed to play on some secret shit. These motherfuckers blew us the fuck out, like 120 to, like, 60 and shit.
Yeah.
We was even a bad team. Like, we was some ballers and shit, but, like, them niggas was just big as shit. Like, know what I mean?
It was way older, yeah.
I remember one.
They got
Go ahead. No, I was just saying. I used to play basketball for my middle school team, but I wasn't like good at anything. I was like a Dennis Rodman ass niggas just to get rebounds and defense.
What middle school you went to?
So I was the biggest nigga on my team.
And shit.
Right. So I was like the biggest nigga on my team. I was like 5'6", 5'7", and shit. Like, and everybody else was like 5'6" and below. So we had to play this other school. I think it was Roosevelt. So this nigga I had to guard could have been a fucking senior in high school. This nigga was at least 6'1" or 6'2" and shit. And this nigga was like twice my. Huh?
How tall are you now?
I'm like 6'2", 6'1".
You shot up there.
Yeah. So and this nigga was big as shit, and then like the coach was like, "Yo, guard him, guard." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck you want me to do?" Like, this nigga big as shit, and he was dunking too. Like,
hey Bart.
Yeah.
Do you remember Don Amici? He was in the NBA for a minute.
Yeah, I remember Don Amici, the gay bull.
Right, the gay dude. He played high school ball in Toledo, right?
Hold on. Yeah.
And, you know, he used to dominate because he's fucking 7 feet tall, right? You know, he went to one of the Catholic schools in Toledo, right? That motherfucker was dominating. But when he got to the league, you see he was garbage, right? That's what be happening with niggas like Kwame Brown and shit like that.
Yep,
It's
big their
just
whole life, and then everybody catch up, and they actually got to play against talent.
exactly, my nigga. When you in high school, you're not playing against nobody else that's 6'10", 6'11", and shit like that.
Right.
So it's easy to dominate. But then when you get to the league, everybody that size.
Like, that's why I never played, like, basketball in high school, because I knew I wasn't going to shoot up to 6'11" and shit like that. Because if I know, ain't no college was going to fucking scout me and nothing like that. Unless you
That's how
like
I be with
Charles
them tall
Barkley,
niggas,
like an
man.
undersized.
That's how Sue Butler was when he was in Philly. Like my Sue was like fucking Sue was like 6'8", 6'9".
No, he wasn't nothing in the NBA, nigga. He was balling.
Who, Sue?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was alright. He ain't really no. Well, and coming out of high school, he was like supposed to be the GOAT. Like, know what I mean? But I think Eddie Griffin took a lot of his shine too. See, Eddie Griffin surprised everybody.
Eddie Griffin wasn't that good either, my nigga. He wasn't that good either.
Alright. Eddie was alright. Eddie put up numbers them first couple years in Houston, dog. He's tripping.
Man, he kind of did. I get
Eddie was alright. Eddie put up numbers. Eddie probably wasn't as good as Sue, but Eddie had a good career. Eddie made how much Eddie make his that second contract?
I don't know. He was decent though. I give him that. Eddie Griffin.
Yeah, Eddie was alright. Like they wasn't. They didn't win. Well, see, it depends. See, like, you got to coming out when they was coming up. Like Sue averaged like 50 in high school. Like Siegel, we all used to go to his games. And Sue was like 6'9", but they had Sue playing point guard, which was fucking unheard of at the time. Most of the motherfuckers in high school that played center was like 6'5", 6'6" niggas, 6'7" niggas.
Right.
Sue come down 6'9". Like, it was like, yo, who gonna guard that big ass motherfucker? Like, he pulling up 3-pointers from half court, and this is the point guard like 6'9". So like, Sue was fucking like a beast in high school. Eddie, we knew Eddie was like the same way too, but it's just like Eddie kind of came on late. But then when Eddie came out his final year, that nigga put up he averaged like 50 points a game too. I think his last year. But
hey, I know Rasheed had to be dominated in Philly too, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, I think she was the best. I don't think she had SportsCenter at Gratz weekly, dog. Like I don't think nobody ever had except for Will.
I think you're the best baller. Well, other than Will.
She's the best baller to come out of Philly.
No, Will.
Nah, I mean, yeah, Will. But I'm talking about Will played with bums. I ain't watched Will, so I can't really say that.
It was niggas my height guarding. You right.
Yeah, I mean, it's Will. But I ain't see Will play. Like, you know what I mean? So I got to just go off of niggas I see play.
Yeah, but 50 boards and shit a game, though. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, shit, Will was playing. Will was like a fucking Andre the Giant playing with fucking Dan Aykroyd. I mean, Danny DeVito. Like, that shit wasn't even fucking fair, dog. Like,
it was.
But no,
hold on. Plus, it was only 18s back then too. So if niggas can't fuck with you, they not gonna be able to fuck with you tomorrow.
Right.
Plus, it was no 3 in the key and no, so you could be in the paint all fucking day.
All day. Hey, directly under that bitch.
She got his whole Grass probably made like fucking $10 million, like about a good $5 million off of Sheed, dog. Back then when he was playing, like they was getting sponsors. They got sponsored by Adidas. Motherfucking SportsCenter was paying them to do the interviews. Like she was a beast when he played.
Hey, I kind of felt like she was talent as far as talent wise and skill. He was better than Duncan than me, to be honest with you.
No, he wasn't. Nigga,
as far as skill, yeah, he was. He was better than Tim Duncan, man.
But no, Tim Duncan he's not a skilled nigga.
She was a better athlete. Like, she's definitely a better athlete. Skill set.
Tim, but who wasn't?
Tim, I don't know.
But
he had way more range than that boy.
Tim Duncan like 20 times out of fucking 20.
Why though? I'm picking Rasheed, man.
That's Tim.
I'm picking Tim Duncan, the nigga that's bring you rings and shit.
He's only good in the system though. He's not gonna be good on every team.
I mean, Tim is he's a fun because Tim just had the fundamentals though. Like he do like he do everything.
Yeah, and that works in the right system. It wouldn't work on every team, man.
Put it like this: put Tim Duncan on like a run and gun Golden State, that boy would have been trash.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, because he ain't athletic. He can't run like a Mario. You need somebody like you, but you wouldn't
now,
play
with if a nigga like Kevin Garnett was on the Spurs at them, they probably would have won like 10 rings.
And that
Maybe.
was a beast too.
But like Tim Duck, like you said, like Sam said, he was just put in the right situation at the right time.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to build around your best player. If I'm
No,
going
of
to build a
course.
team, if I had a choice between Tim or Rashid, I'm gonna take Tim. I play a half court game. Because if you look, niggas don't let you run a gun in the fucking playoffs like that. That's why Felix never can win a ring. They won like 70 games, 65 games running a gun all season.
Golden State did it.
With the difference with the Golden State and like that Suns team, the Suns ain't had no fucking defense. Right.
They can put
130 points up on you, but they'll give up.
They still had a team. Though. They had a complete team when they did that, and they had Durant, and they had Draymond. They had a power forward that was actually kind of good. Fucking them Phoenix teams didn't have no type of defense, no rebound. They didn't even have a bench. They was going to try to outrun you. And during the season, you could do that, but in a 7-game series, a team ain't gonna let you run and gun for 7 straight games. Like that's what happened.
That's why they could never got past the Lakers.
Right. And that's something I used to do when I used to be fucking coaching. Like one of the other coaches pulled me over, like, yo, like why you still be pressing and you be up by like 15 points? You showing all your goods, and then when I play you in the playoff, I'm not gonna let you do that shit. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he said like, yeah, you be showing too much shit. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then sure enough, when I had to play them niggas, the shit I would do all regular season, I'm like, yeah, we let you do that shit in the regular season, but you ain't doing that come playoffs. And then they have a whole different game plan, and I get out coached. I'm like, damn, these always got me and shit.
That's
like,
facts. I remember we blew out this team by like 40 points, and the coach was like, yo, y'all got to take this serious. Like, I know y'all beat them the first time, but like, I don't know. Like, you got to be like careful. We played them, we got blowed out.
Right the fuck out, right. And then,
first round, we was so confident too, and we was like, dang, they didn't show us this. They was running the press and all. It was like, damn.
Right. That's when my coach was like, yo, stop. And I was telling him like, well, the reason I be doing it because like the best practice for my players is in the game. So when we actually win it, they actually see it working, and that's how they learn. Like, no, stop doing that shit. You sit here watching you, and we gonna fucking destroy you in the playoff.
That's why the Rockets lost that 7-game series to the Warriors. They thought shooting fucking 33s was going to fucking make them win. Them niggas missed like 25 straight threes in game 7.
Well, what was that other series when they fucking it was like 2 years ago? Who was it? Was it Pop or somebody else? I was like, yo, that nigga just got out coached. I can't remember which series it was. It was either Santa. What was it? I can't remember. It was Steve Smith. When the last time Duncan and them won? Who did they play?
2014. They played the Cavs.
No, they played the Heat. No, it wasn't that. Was it against LeBron? It might have been one of them just with LeBron, I think. No, it wasn't that first. I can't remember. It was one of them series. All right, what was it between Durant? I don't know. I can't remember. But in the playoffs, like that shit that you get away in the regular season with coaches be, you're not going to be able to do that shit if it's a good coach.
Right.
Exactly, yeah.
Not for no whole 7 fucking games straight. Like,
yeah, you can't run the same like scheme like, and expect it. Yeah,
right.
You got to
unless
switch
you
it
like
up.
The Warriors, it's just overpower people and shit like that. They know,
just like
them niggas just going to shoot 1,000 threes.
Just like in football, when like a quarterback come out, he have a breakout year, and then the next year, like the quarterback taking a little decline.
Yeah, they died.
They don't got no tape on them his first year, so they can't plan against him. But once they get 16 games for you on tape, the next year they're like, nah, nigga. Like, I'm curious to see if Lamar Jackson gonna have another breakout season, or if they gonna start designing defense.
I don't think he's gonna have a breakout season. If you make the,
if you stop his run, out. Right, they're gonna fix.
If you stop him from running, he's nothing. Like,
right, and then one thing too, the NFL is copycats. So as soon as one team design like a game plan and that shit like get work, every other fucking defensive coordinator gonna go and try to mimic that defensive scheme they use until they figure that shit out.
Right.
That's what happened to Vic. He had one good year, and then after that, they figured him out the second year on the Falcons.
No, we're not gonna say Vic had one good year. We're not gonna do that. Vic had about a good 2 to 3 years, dog.
Not back to back though.
Yes, he did. Vic was on fire.
No, he didn't. The second year, they figured him. He was getting sacked back to back.
What year are you talking about? Cause I remember his third year, he led them to the AFC chip, didn't he? And that's when he got like $100 million contract.
The second year.
No, I think it was like the third year because he got
the third year, he led them to the NFC chip. you talking about?
You talking about when they played Minnesota?
No, when they played the Eagles in the NFC Chip. That was 04.
But he was running like that. He wasn't. I mean, he didn't have his rushing season wasn't like his first season when he first came in the league.
No, because that nigga went hard when he went to Philly too, though.
That nigga ain't start throwing the ball really, really like that until he got to Philly. When he was in Atlanta, that nigga was just all legs.
Because Dan Reeves wanted him to run. Dan Reeves didn't want him to be a pocket passer.
Atlanta was a running team, though. The three-headed monster.
Yeah, it was Vic, Ward, Dunn.
Not Dan Reeves, but the other dude that they got before Dan Quinn. What's the boy name?
Mike something.
Yeah, him. He wanted Vic to be a mobile. Same thing with Jason Garrett and Dak Prescott. Jason Garrett didn't want Dak Prescott to be a pocket passer. He wanted him to run, and Dak don't be wanting to run.
Nah, Garrett. What you say? What his name is? The coach.
Garrett. Jason Garrett.
Yeah, Jason Garrett is like a mediocre coach. Like, I hate the Cowboys with a passion. Don't get me wrong, but Jason Garrett can't coach to save his fucking life. Huh?
So you biased because you're from Philly. Of course you're gonna hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, of course. I hate them because of their fans. The fans is like the worst.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Cowboys
I can't stand Dallas fans neither, dog.
Facts.
I
Cowboys
could not stand they fuck. Yo, I swear to God, it'd be like niggas that's like 31 years or younger talking about 5 rings. Like, nigga, you wasn't even alive when that shit happened.
Right. I can't
This
stand
go
it.
8-8 every season.
Hey,
Crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you, though. Philly do got the worst fans. Like, baseball, basketball, football, y'all niggas the worst.
No,
y'all really is, dog. Y'all be one fighting, kick ass, and all that other shit.
That be the white boys.
y'all niggas won the Super Bowl and destroy y'all own city. That's some bullshit.
Yo, I told y'all the Judge Reynolds shit was so bad they had to put a court at the game. Like, literally have a judge and lock niggas up at the game.
Oh yeah, that was at Veterans Stadium. That wasn't at the lake.
Yeah, that was at the Veterans Stadium. They had Eagles court there and shit.
Yeah, y'all niggas won the Super Bowl and fucked up y'all own city. I ain't never saw no shit like that in my life.
No. A lot of people fuck. No, you ain't gonna put that. A lot of people fuck their city up when they win.
Not like y'all did.
No, when the Phillies won in 08, yo, they fucked the city up. That's why it was worse than with the Eagles when they won the Super Bowl.
That was a 25-year curse. We deserved to fuck the city up after that 25 years, dog.
Bro, this is a 50-year curse. Bro, it'd been like a 52-year curse with fucking with the Eagles. Like, probably longer than that. It was probably like fucking 60 years.
They said when they built that Liberty building taller than Penn, that curse started in 83 when they built Liberty Place taller than William Penn had on the top of the City Hall building.
Yeah.
When they built that Liberty Place in 83, that's the last time we won a championship when the Sixers won. We couldn't win for shit. It was like
yeah.
They was like that. They like we cursed ourselves.
You're right. Yeah, that's the last time we won.
Yeah, 83. It was like we cursed ourselves when we started building buildings higher than William Penn Head and shit. But yeah, that when the Phillies won, that shit was lit though. I was still kind of young back then too.
Nigga, you was 35, bro. Quit it.
When the Phillies won 08? Nah, I was 23.
Yeah, 08. No, I was fucking with you, bro. I know you wasn't there.
24 when he won. 23, 24.
No, but the Flyers about to do something. Like, they got the best record. I don't even watch hockey. I just read what the fuck. But they got the best record. They got one of the best records in the league. They got the best record in the.
They still gonna lose to Tampa Bay. We out here.
I don't know, bro. I don't keep up with hockey.